Hi, I'm DJ Rad Key, and welcome to what is now my 93rd vlog in the series. Thank you for joining me today and staying with me. It is Tuesday, September 25th, 2018. I do not have school at the Scratch Academy today, but this is going to be a Scratch Academy focused vlog. I'm going to keep it fun, and I want to tell you my top 10 most valuable skills that I've gained from the Academy. It's kind of a wrap-up vlog. I'm a little melancholy about it because I don't want these vlogs or the school to wrap up. I like doing them both, man. I'm at vlog 93, and I'm liking doing these vlogs as much as I did as when I was doing vlog 1, or even more, because vlog 1 was shaky, and I didn't know what was going to happen by vlog 93. I'm happy I'm settled in, and I like making these vlogs. And I want to keep this last batch relevant to the end of the Academy and what to expect if you are deciding to join the Academy, whether part-time, full-time, a day, a couple classes, whatever it might be. Because again, I hope that these vlogs entertain other DJs and producers and relatives and people that I know and people that are interested in me, or people that just like watching me talk about stuff. But, you know, the vlogs are going to come to an end. So with this vlog, it's kind of a wrap-up vlog. It's just going to be focused on what I believe, like I said, the top 10 most valuable skills I gained from the Academy, just as a DJ producer, from the technical aspect. Because the Academy provides you with so much more than just technical skills. But I'm going to save those for another vlog. This one is just the technical aspect. What I knew from day 1, or vlog 1, again, to day 93, vlog 93. So to begin, I just want to give a slight asterisk to 3 major categories that aren't defined on this list. And that's creativity, song selection, and style. Those are 3 things that the Academy will guide you, they will introduce you to, but ultimately those are some things you're born with, you nurture as you grow. You find a way to be creative, or you have creativity, but don't expect a school, an academy, any kind of program to teach you creative. You're a creative person or you're not. But if you're not a creative DJ, that's cool, because you can be an awesome technically skilled DJ, or you might be like a super fast, rapid, wow, this guy's so great DJ. Maybe it's not super creative, but just people notice a super skill. So you can always overcompensate for lack of creativity. And I feel I'm super creative. I guess, you know, that's just me being honest and real, but I have gotten very good scores on my creativity for all my tests other than my last one, which I wasn't so creative. And I look back now and it's like, I felt like I'm losing a little bit of my creativity because I'm more focused on the technical aspect of things than actually just sitting down and being like, what song sounds cool with another song? So that's kind of one thing. The second thing would be song selection, where it's like, you got to know good music, and that goes around with just being in tune and not necessarily having a lot of like musical skill, as in picking notes and vibrations and different patterns, melodic patterns, but just, does this song work? Is this song good for me, or is it good for everybody else, or is it likable? Or when a new song hits, being the DJ that plays it first. I mean, maybe not first, but I mean like playing a song where people hear, and then a couple weeks later they hear it again on the radio, and they're like, wow, I heard them the first time a couple weeks ago, that DJ played it. So being ahead of the curve, and that's something that the Academy guides you along with, but you have to know songs, you have to know music, you have to be musically inclined. Again, you might not have great song selection, but you might be super creative, you can make up for it either way. And the third is style, man. Either you got it or don't. But now let's drop the top 10 for you. So dropping the top 10, let's make it simple. One of the skills I learned was dropping it on the 1, and it sounds weird to a non-DJ, and to a DJ, they're like, what do you mean dropping on the 1? You didn't know what that was? Honestly, no, I did not know, walking into the Academy 93 days ago, what dropping on the 1 was. Dropping it on the 1. So shout out to Professor Fiello, who taught me how to drop it on the 1. So it's a DJ thing, but that's number 10. Number 9, understanding song structure. I'm not a musically inclined person, as in like I didn't excel in music class. I didn't take anything additional music-wise that I had to. I'm a horrible dancer. I've got no real rhythm. I just know what songs work for other people, and being in the nightclub business, seeing like, man, that song was good. I can't dance to it good, I can't sing it, I can't create it, I can't write it, but I know that song will work and will make these people dance. Or vice versa, hearing a DJ play a song that's not good, and as soon as I hear it, I'm like, yeah, this song ain't gonna work. Looking at the dance floor, it doesn't work, but whatever. But understanding song structure is what I'm talking about. Beats and bars and phrasing and, you know, 4 beats and 8 beats and multiple bars and 32 bar intros and, 8-bar intros and all that stuff I can't say I had no clue. Didn't go from 0 to 10, but I went from like 2 to like 9. I can't say I'm a perfect 10 in that because I'm still not like a super comprehensive music person, and that kind of comes into number 8, which is how to produce a song. I mean, song structure and producing songs kind of link, and I'm putting them at separate 9 and 8. But yeah, I know how to produce a song now. I could make a remix. I'm not saying it's good. I'm not saying it would be good, but I could make a remix. I could make a redrum. I could do a transition track, which I had no clue what was coming into DJing. When I first started DJing, I'm like, yeah, I know what they mean, but that whatever, I don't even know how I would use that, and now I know how to use it, can make them and use them properly. So stuff like that's really cool. The producing end of that is cool. I never really got into production, and early on in vlogs, I revealed, yeah, I'm not really, super into the production side, and it never really was. In this last class I had on Monday to kind of review, it was almost a separate class. It was like me and Shinobi each doing our own thing, and Shinobi was doing producing stuff, and I was working on a set, kind of some of the set I was working on for future gigs. So it showed kind of like the dichotomy and how we split as students is, and when like from day one, Shinobi's like, yeah, I want to make my own music and make a hit, and I was like, I just want to be able to rock a party, and going through 90 days, I'm in the back working on my party rock and stuff, and he's in the front producing. And that's what's kind of cool about the Academy, is they kind of let you morph into who you are, or what you want to get out of the Academy. So, how to produce a song, number 8. Number 7, how to properly use effects. Okay, here's, without being too technical, without having a controller mixer in front of me, there's knobs that say effects. I knew that they were there. I knew how to use them, but not how to use them properly. Like, okay, I know if I turn echo up, it's going to echo and echo out. But, like, when would I use it? How would I use it properly? And that's something I learned. I wouldn't say I went from 0 to 10. I would say I went from, like, 2 knowing about effects but never using them to now finally at gigs I'm using them. Number 6, how to properly use the mic. Of course, I've used the mic before, but I was horrible at it, didn't have confidence in it. Not that I don't have confidence in speaking, I'm doing vlogs. Not that I don't have confidence in my voice and that I'm scared to use it. I was more scared about DJing and being like, man, I'm having a hard enough time putting songs together and tracks together and taking requests and talking to my friends and getting people in and the DJ stuff, where I'm like, there's no way I can throw a mic into the mix. And I lucked out because a bar that I did play at, shout out to Mr. O'Brien at O'Brien's for hooking me up for a while, man. Those people looked out for me. It was a great bar. They had their own MC, so I didn't have to use the mic. So it was great. So the first place that I needed a mic, I didn't have to do it. The past places I didn't. And then I got an additional gig at Beer Garden. Shout out to Matt and Eric and the people at Beer Garden who hooked me up last year. And I didn't really have to use the mic because I had a couple of my homeboys doing it. And then they kind of weren't too comfortable on the mic, and I ended up doing the mic. And by the end, I loved doing the mic. Now the top 5. 5 is basic scratching. Okay, and here's kind of my overall feel on scratching. I began at the Academy, and one of my 3 goals, as I stated before, was 1, don't be a whack DJ. Check. I'm not a whack DJ anymore. I can't imagine somebody be calling me a whack DJ now. From day 1, yeah, absolutely. Day 1, day 25, still a whack DJ. Day 93, I don't consider myself a whack DJ anymore. 2, learning, troubleshooting, being able to use all equipment, fix everything, do all that stuff, check on that. I'm not an expert, but I'm very, very close, and I feel by the final conclusion after the Academy's done and I've moved forward that I will be considering myself an expert. And then 3 was learn how to scratch. Okay, and here's where it's kind of like a gray area, because that's based on practice. And to be an honest vlogger to my viewer, I do not practice scratching. I just don't. And again, the studio provides time for me to go in there and learn, which I do, but I'm so focused on song selection, getting my beats matched, trying to be creative, changing genres, that scratching is like 10th on the list. So I can't fault the Academy at all for not, like, me about to graduate not knowing how to scratch, but I do know how to scratch. I don't know how to baby scratch. I know how to drop it up the one. I'm just not very good at it because I don't practice. So that's on me, I don't have a lot of mixes out there because I don't like making mixes. I'm not good at scratching because I don't really practice at all. So I want to practice more, but again, there's variables that are kind of somewhat out of my control. So we'll work on that, though. But that's getting into the top 5. So top 4 is changing DJs over. This was a huge thing that you're not going to learn on the internet. You're not going to learn unless you do it, and you're really not going to have a chance to do it a lot without practicing with other DJs and different equipment. And there's nowhere I can really think of where you can practice. Because you could call up one of your boys and be like, hey, we're both DJs, let's practice and get this equipment, switching out equipment. It's still not the same. It's not the same as being live. And here, not only are you being live at the academy, but you're being guided in a real world situation with somebody who can troubleshoot and help you out. Again, I'm not an expert on it just because I haven't had a ton of practice, but I feel I've gone from 0 to like a 8.5, which I think is pretty good. And then the top 3, playing on CDJs. You know, that anxiety of being like, oh my gosh, if I go to a club and they have CDJs, I don't even know how to turn them on, is over. I know how to use CDJs now, which is awesome. I'm not a big fan because I like using vinyl. So if a club hypothetically said, hey, you want CDJs or vinyl, I'd be like, dude, let's rock the vinyl. But if I went to a club and they had CDJs, I would know what to do, as well, how to set them up, how to troubleshoot and all that. So playing on CDJs, the Academy has 3 different sets of CDJs, different styles, different types, and different mixers. So it gives you a great opportunity to practice on CDJs and learn before you get to the club and realize, oh my gosh, I don't even know how to turn these on. Number 2, playing on vinyl. I didn't even touch vinyl other than buying records as a little kid, looking at my parents' records or going through like an old collection that somebody had, touching them. But I mean literally touching them, not scratching, just touching them, like putting them on and playing them. And I don't mean like on a little old school player, I mean on a professional DJ equipment. It was the first time I ever did was orientation before class even started, was to put a needle on a record and play it, manipulate it. So that's awesome. That's definitely number 2. But number 1, honestly, the thing I learned the most from Scratch DJ Academy that you cannot replicate other than a real life situation is troubleshooting equipment. It'll never happen. There's no other. You can watch YouTube videos. You can watch other DJs do it at clubs. But until you actually are at a piece of equipment that you're unfamiliar with and it doesn't work, you need to practice that. And that's the one thing I harp on to students coming up new in the academy who I meet, or to potential viewers of this vlog, is if you do decide to go through the Scratch Academy from day 1, learn the equipment, figure out why if there's no music coming out, why is there no music coming out? Is it the speakers? Is it the cord? Is it the plug? Learn that. And again, I'm not an expert on that, but I went from not knowing how to turn on a CDJ to now being able to troubleshoot a CDJ, change DJs over, play one CDJ and one vinyl if I had to, or play all 4 if I had to, or whatever it might be. And again, I'm not an expert. The Academy doesn't make you an expert on anything. It just improves your skills. And, you can improve skills in whatever direction you want. If you don't want to learn how to troubleshoot, the Academy is not going to force you to troubleshoot. But again, I would take advantage of it. If you don't want to learn how to produce, the Academy is not going to force you to. But again, I would take advantage of it. I mean, the Academy is not going to teach you, how to use the proper effects. But if you want to, there's people there that will guide you. So with that being said, it's been a great experience. Again, this isn't the last vlog, but we're coming soon to a close. And I just wanted to wrap up what I've learned. With that being said, see that everything is DJ Rad Key on DJRadkey.com, of course. Be good to people, keep your oceans clean, don't litter, phone a friend, say hi to somebody who hasn't had a good day, give them a hi, give them a smile, make their day better. As always, be good and peace.